cannot make it, unfortunately. There we go.
Okay. I will look at the offense first, and if we have time, we'll look at the defense. And we're on defense. What? I thought I skipped forward. What?
He did skip forward.
And we also have some of the people who we played against on, so they may be able to chip in terms of just.
Awesome. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Hi, Colin.
Hello. Oh, it's Duh.
What's it?
I just I'm still staring my entire screen, aren't I? I need to remember
yes.
that. Right.
We just saw you went
Dox
into
myself.
Discord and
Dox myself, or like open up porn. Okay. I want to look at our offense first. So skip further than this. 1300 maybe.
Not even close.
A little card icon go.
Holy shit. Our scout is cracked.
Yeah, it's just the scout difference. So our scout actually makes the point move 200 times faster than your scout. Sorry.
He must be
He clipped
very
the paint
good.
train like 5 billion times.
Right.
This
Let
is
me know what you
fucking
think. Let
high
me
to
have
any
everyone
ball.
here, right? Charis, do you have everyone who think will attend?
Yeah, well,
we have
we gotta
Krat?
get started because we have 30 minutes.
We have
if
Krat?
people don't show,
No.
Krat's not here.
Krat's not
We
here.
got a recording
Okay.
going. That's what Krat's gonna need. Just talk to him as if he were here, I suppose.
That is
I'll
unfortunate.
keep pinging him.
Because he is supposed to be the main caller, but
Has
I'll
have
just-
you gotten to crap recently? Since last night?
Nope, nothing happened. He just fell asleep and failed to wake up.
happens, man. I worked retail today, first day, and I feel like I ran a half marathon.
Or I mean, you
awesome.
got into contact
retail.
with him though, right?
Alright, what are we doing here? What's the plan? Anyone tell me? Speed round. We have half an hour.
Yeah.
Team is
So
sacking.
basically, what this
Sacking,
calls
sure.
for
We all
here-
know what's happening.
Yeah. If I recall correctly.
Alright, what is wrong with the sack right now?
Only two
Heavy's
people,
not in
how many
position?
people win it.
Yeah, I would say like we could probably do a better job. Like by the time that our demo man is bombing and dying, and our whole team is dying, like other players in our team are not in at all. Like our heavy and our sniper could be going for stuff here, potentially. Like our spy could be going for a play, or going to teleporter. And this is sap. Like who can take advantage of this sap? We're all dead already.
Yeah. In the video.
And then what's our heavy doing?
has-
Like what's happening here?
Our heavy isn't here today.
That's fine. Just like what is he doing here? Anyone tell me anything?
Nothing.
I like
Nothing.
creating a back and forth. Yeah. So what's the point of leaving here if you're not going to stack cart? Just kind of sabotaging. He doesn't even go to cart. I don't like that. It makes me unhappy. I'm just kind of speed rounding this, but yeah, I think we can clean up our sack a lot. There. If you know we want to sack, we want to make sure we all enter the sack at the same time because just 5 players on your screen at the same time is way harder to deny than 5 players appearing on your screen individually over and over. All right, what's wrong with this? What do we not like here?
Mm,
Our pyro and heavy are not with our med.
I mean, yeah, we could do a better job, like, not staggering so much, but I think if we get
Oh,
a meta,
never
we should
mind,
be using
I'll
it pretty much immediately. I don't know what the point of shooting these stickies are. Hello?
Why is everyone joining except for our main player?
I don't know.
good question.
So, like, what's the point of firing these stickies off here? What does it do?
Sound is your
not
clip,
much.
right?
I mean, it's fine, but you may as well use the Uber while you have it. What if you're gonna shoot them, get everyone ready for the Uber, then tell them to wait, then waste your time with stickies? You're just kind of setting the whole push up for failure by letting players. Yeah, now your scout's dead because you ended up
That's
waiting
your
too
point.
long for it.
It's
You could have taken it immediately. Because after all, your team can't really get involved till post Uber. If you have like 1 or 2 spawners, it's fine. Especially on first and respawns are so close. Cool, we're Ubering. Again, unfortunate. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that right there?
We
I
dropped
believe this
another
one's for
player.
Crack.
That's-
We don't have.
I mean, yeah, ideally you don't die during the exchange. You want to be looking for those free kills. You don't want to be overextending. You want to be going in and dying. You want to be staying alive for the post fight. I think, yeah, Michael, look at this whole point, and we'll go back and look at comms really quick, but cool. So what do we have here in terms of picks?
Sniper, demo, and
Sniper, demo,
Spawn.
spy, sentry.
Yep, yeah, that's pretty much all of it. With that in mind, I think going left side is pretty good. Why is that? Why is going left side so strong right now?
No sniper.
Yeah, like they don't have the range options to deny this. I would say, like, what could Crap be doing better here right now?
Beat the soldier.
Yes, exactly. So this is the thing I've gone over with other teams, that in dry fights, what we want to really be doing is finding the player that is closest to our team and furthest from their team, and just singling him out and making him a kill or making him back up. So in this case, who is the closest player on red? Who is the freest killed? Who is the most caught out?
Soldier.
Yeah, by a mile. That guy is definitely getting looked at. Krat should be respecting him and looking at him. He should be calling for our team to focus him. Anyone else who sees him should be basically like, left side, soldier, he's the focus. Cool. Kill him, force him out. Now this guy, right? Easy stuff. Dry fight. I'll be throwing those out. Hello, Krat.
Hi.
I'm gonna really quick go back and we can look over that point again. Just first. But I'm gonna.
By the way, I'm not muted, right?
No.
No,
no,
you're-
no.
Alright, bonds did not work.
Okay.
You were muted in this window.
Yeah.
So one
Well,
thing
not
you
this
mentioned
one.
here. Actually, let's just pause and listen to it for a second. Can you all hear the YouTube video? Okay.
It's a little quiet, but yeah.
This is as loud as it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is as loud as it goes, unfortunately.
Buff me. There's. Okay. Buff me. Okay, we ready, Soldier? Let's go.
That's a cherry special.
Sniper's playground. Yep.
So just for you, Jarvis, I would try to get more like directly over them
That
helps a lot
Aggressive.
with the sticky bomb sack. I never really like
Yeah.
it myself, honestly. I'm more of a use sticky bomb jumper two pipes kind of guy. But what could make the sack better is if our players were in more simultaneously. Our pyro died, which is fine. Our spy ended up sapping late, so we can give our spy another second or two to get in position if we want to sap with the sack wave, right? Because listen to this here.
Holy shit.
Sapping gun in 3.
Yeah, sapping gun in 3, but our entire team is already dead, or in our heaviest case, baiting the wave.
Bonds did not
Which
work.
I can't really even
Bomb did not
fault
work.
him for, because he didn't get the call to go in early, I think, because heavy's just too slow. Ideally with heavy, I think you kind of run in and you take some of the fire early. You're never going to get anything. You're just a big, 300 health distraction.
I
spy.
agree with that. But we know where gun is.
so
Gun's on
Sniper's
point
playground.
itself.
What's plan here? Are we gonna go for number sack?
No, what? We just start walking
Cool. No more sacks. Start walking.
out.
You called that a little earlier, maybe.
I'm
Walk
gonna
cliff,
go
walk
but-
cliff.
Telly for proper.
Yeah, go get Telly.
Do we see sniper?
I was talking here earlier, Krat. What are we shooting at right now with our ammo?
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I mean, our med's out of spawn. We should be just getting ready to take the Uber in. If we spend time with the med out of spawn like this, I mean, we run the risk of like us dropping players or him getting forced or something. We should just be moving at max speed at all times, because now we have to reload to take the Uber in.
They just took a bunch of damage.
When we already knew that when we leave spawn, we're gonna take it in immediately anyway. So just meet the bed and go immediately. Other
Copy.
thing is that it might help for us to call here to make sure no one dies before the exchange. You can just call for the exchange early, right? And then players will remember to not die, but we can't always be sure of that, so you can call until your team gets it down pat, just to live for the exchange or live until after the exchange.
Tell me when we're ready to use.
Okay, let me reload everything and then we're gonna go in. Be ready to aggro playground. Okay, reloaded. Walking now. Use. Start walking.
We're using.
Start walking playground
You could go tracks if you wanted, because you would be able to get a little deeper without the gun shooting you. Just an idea.
now.
Sniper's
And then here's the issue. Go playground now. Well, I mean, maybe, but the unfortunate, it's like about that example I was talking about earlier with the spy sapping during the exchange. It's going to be hard to get stuff done during the exchange, especially that deep, right? You can like poke around their flanks and their corners and close players to try to get stuff done and get flashes out, but you don't want to be committing deep during the exchange, because you're committing into players that are at least partially shiny. Part of their team is shiny, right? So the chance to get anything is diminished. You want to be saving your lives for post-fight. When they're not shiny anymore, when we've, killed their gun, forced them to give certain concessionings to their position, or gotten damage out on players, or even gotten kills with the Uber.
Okay.
Telly.
Like our soldier happens to get, yeah, tell you too. Our soldier happens to get the sniper. That's cool, but like he could have been denied by an Ubered player, and then he would have gotten nothing, not even any damage off. So better to wait
I
till
got a
post
bunch
for
of
these things.
stickies on Sentry.
Right?
Sentry's down, or Demo's down here. Sentry's down too. Walk, walk, walk.
Yeah, this is we got everything we wanted, and we can just stack up left side. We don't need to worry about playgrounds. We already have all the good classes like we already talked
Fight,
about.
fight.
And there's also mentioning here, like we need to kind of look both ways before we go deep. You missed the soldier on the left. It's obviously like it's really obvious in the demo that he was over there, but
Yeah.
not so much from first person. He was behind the pillars. I get it. So it never really hurts to like look at and clear flank. I think I mentioned this before with our team, but like just look both ways, and then you find someone, you catch a cheeky kill. That guy's really easy to get if he's somewhere he shouldn't be, like that soldier was. Okay, done yapping, done looking at YouTube, opening the end of the floor for like questioning and back and forth discussion.
I have a couple of thoughts about the tactics one first. Just like-
Fire very briefly.
yeah, I'm gonna take less than 60 seconds, promise.
Go.
We tried to contest on stairs at Hill there, instead of like going wide. I'm wondering if we need to be more like flexible so that we like, have either right or stairs as like our main priority, and B, like if the other team was able to anticipate us, like if they were actively planning around us pushing this hill here, and if they were playing like rotate against us if we did something different here.
Yeah, so I did mention this earlier. We got the gun, we got the sniper, right? But let's say the gun, look at my screen again. Let's say the gun and the sniper are alive. What would Crap be able to do here from this angle?
Get a headshot.
Yeah, he would be able to do very, very little. Even if he was able to spam some damage onto their team, onto their players, his team can't walk in and follow it up until the gun or sniper or both is removed. Like imagine you're this pyro, you get hurt, you can just back up to the safety of your sniper and gun. Right? So you would need to work right side if you don't get those picks. I would generally default to working right side. Because it's kind of less exposed to their most egregious angles, less exposed to gun, less exposed to sniper, right?
Yeah. I mean, I guess we did get the sniper, so was that the correct play with it?
Yeah, I think that's a great play with no sniper. Otherwise, you're gonna have to go right side. You're gonna have to kind of stack your team on this, start attempting to force off playground. If they try to meet you, you can punish them there maybe. If they look away from here, you can peek your sniper up to here. Just some ideas. We can look at it more later. I want to stay kind of focused on coordination. I'm gonna go back really quick. I went back too far. This is even Ubers. What?
We just before we use
Yeah.
what we just used now.
Cool. Alright. I like how we have enough players hill. A lot of teams I've seen don't send enough players to hill. It's just like their demo pyro and medic. Fucking nothing happens up there. We have an actual force to be reckoned with on hill. Oh my god, fucking fat. Okay, I like that. I like how we're all pressuring and we go in. Yeah, clean. Yeah, that's just stacking hill and taking a good fight. I'll kind of just look at this in the comms on this. See if you can learn anything.
Okay, let's chase.
They're out. They're side tunnel.
Okay, wait for sniper.
Good comm. No use staggering. Have your long range guy here for the long range fight.
Start peeking now. Start peeking now.
Cool. Only you and your sniper peek. You may as well peek more players. If you're gonna risk these classes, you may as well risk your, more of your classes, not the medic obviously, but you may as well peek your whole team.
Sniper's side tunnel.
Yeah, huge. Call that guy.
Demo took 80. Let's kill this demo.
Nice. Yeah. No comment.
Right side.
Pyro.
I might have preferred to hear that bomb called. Is Yuji here? No?
Yeah.
Oh, hello. Yeah. I might have preferred to hear that bomb called because if I'm my team and I know that my soldier's about to, launch an airstrike, it would give me the confidence I need to move forward, right?
Demo took 80. Let's kill this
Sniper's
demo.
on rock. Spy's gonna cross.
Yeah, I maybe I didn't hear it, but like if I know that my bomb's gonna go off and I'm like Krat, like it enables me to walk forward with much less fear. They say nothing of my scout or my heavy or something.
Right, exactly.
Pyros, they're all dead. They're all dead.
Yeah, nice.
Let's go, 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 go.
But you can say like bombing. You can say you can just say like I'm in or I'm bombing. You can give a countdown like bombing in 3, bombing in 5, or whatever. It'll enable your team. Cool. Yeah. Don't overextend onto it. Trap it. Uh-oh. Okay. We do lose Crispy's Crusader, but if we're smart,
Something funny happens here.
for red, do you think this is a good Uber or a bad Uber?
Oh, this was we wanted to
Okay,
do this
cool,
like
cool.
15 seconds earlier.
Okay, fair enough. I just want to make sure we all. I want to make sure we all know. It happens. You just gotta back spawn in those. You can't get back in there. Maybe if you're again 15 seconds earlier with that much ad, you can pull it off. But
Yeah, we just took too long to actually do
Happens,
it, and
game.
when yeah,
how could this push be improved a little from blue side?
I
More
feel
players
like
in turn right now.
Yeah, we could be leveraging. Okay, I understand we have to have players on cart. So intrinsically, this push is going to be limited, right? That's fine. I still think it's a good push to take. I still think it's a good fight to take. I don't hate it. I just feel like we could have our sniper more involved in this for one, and maybe our Putis. I don't know where our Putis is. Maybe he's a spawner rolling out.
Uh,
Wow, I don't know where he is. He must be rolling out. Sorry, I'm gonna go back. I really gotta turn on walls for these, man. Three, two, one. I think that's too far.
yeah, you went too far.
I did. Not bad.
no, you went like 10 milliseconds back. That's what happened.
Okay, yeah, I think we could leverage our sniper more. Because look at what our combo is. Look what our sniper is. Can he shoot anyone involved in this fight at all?
No.
No. I'm not saying that's like on him, but like maybe it's a timing or positioning thing, right? Because if our sniper knows that we're as far in as we are, he could be trying to take angles from catwalk, from roller coaster, even just an angle from house would give him some vision onto like this pyro or something, right? But right now he can't see anything. Maybe the Putis. Maybe the Putis. But the Putis can shoot us from in cover anyway, so. What was the other thing? Okay, right, dry fight. Yeah, huge climb pick. Like, what's our... So, in the dry fight I was mentioning earlier, like, our goal is to kill the player who's closest to our team, right? We already have some pretty good kills on, like, the soldier and the demo and the gun. But we're also missing players ourselves, so it's kind of hard to go for a full-on collapse. What can we be doing in the meantime, instead of, like, looking for those kills if we can't get them? Because right now it's not going to be that easy to get a kill on the Pyro, or the Heavy or something, because they're playing pretty far back. What should we be doing instead?
I figure it might be best to just regroup with Sniper, try to wedge a stronger
I mean, like,
position.
you're already winning here. You're already doing the thing that I want you to do, is just to stay on cart. Right? So if you can't, for dry fights you want to be getting the closest kill, the easiest kill, and if the kills aren't easy anymore, you just stack on cart. Right? And I kind of want the players that are up here to have that same mentality. Don't go deep, don't feed for kills. We already have cart time going. We're already winning. If we just stay where we are and interdict them as they attempt to stop cart, we'll win this point, right? So like, don't look deep. Don't go deep. Look at this guy, right? Who's the kill right now? Who do you want to be focusing right now?
The heavy.
Yeah, for sure. Like the gun kill, I guess it's nice, right? But it's it doesn't matter because it doesn't shoot cart. We'll take it if we can get it, but it's not actually currently killing our players or impeding our progress. The spy
Honestly,
and the heavy
crazy
are.
pause.
Yeah. Yeah, we kind of get really badly collapsed on. Because we didn't need to think about going forward, we were thinking about going forward too much. I'm going to look at comms really quick just to see if my hypothesis is correct.
Just getting
Probably.
now.
Yeah, they
On
did
the
it up.
demo.
Yeah.
Okay, walk forward.
They're just getting gun up now.
Yeah, they don't have any presence. Walk forward here.
Yeah, I like the comm, walk forward. You can sometimes like call it in advance, but right now you already have a lot of picks in space, so you can just call walk forward and go right in.
An elbow. Soldier elbow. I bumped spy.
I'm hitting him.
Soldiers piped one. Guns down. Firing U-turn.
We're aware of him, good.
Spy's on catwalk.
We're aware of these
Taking care of
players,
gun
that's
again.
good.
Soldier.
But again, like the gun doesn't matter. Right now we'd be focused on just keeping them out. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Keeping out the spy, keeping out the heavy, keeping out the combo.
Spy soldier cat.
You
Gun
don't
down
have
again.
enough advantages to fully steamroll into them.
Spider combo spider. Devil.
Although it does look really tempting, doesn't it? It's just kind of a hindsight thing.
That's hurt.
That's a spy.
But it's a sentiment of us, first of all, being down some players, then having to put other players on cart. So we have even fewer players than usual here, even though we're only down 2. It's hard to work it. I want to hear what our comms are for this next bit.
You're demo spamming us. Can you kill the demo? Demo spamming us. 70 health. 70 health heavy.
Spy was under. Spy's under tracks.
Scout dead. Scout
Okay,
dead.
just one.
That's too important. We can't just walk about that.
Spy and gun.
I was about to take U-turn and the spy got me.
Okay.
Don't worry,
Alright.
I got off
We
the
have
hill,
to
boys.
comment, though.
Let's walk roller here.
I don't like what I just saw. How can we fix this? What did I see? Anything here? Any input?
Sniper is alive.
Yeah, I don't
and
like
non-sniper
how
is
our guy
alive.
staggered. I would always call to like have your team because our med died there, right? Realistically, after our med dies, any push we have is going to be very short or non-existent. So we need to make sure that we're like kind of binding up that wound and not bleeding. So, or maybe our main caller can explicitly call for us to, I don't know what you would call it. We either want to go in or live. There has to be a better word for it. Maybe just don't stagger it. You can call it a keep fighting or just to get out, but it has to happen in the next couple seconds after our med dies, right?
Yeah.
This is not a good time for our sniper to be dead because the rest of us are alive and ready and fighting.
Will-
They
And
don't
now we have no sniper.
Somebody's
They
catwalk.
don't notice me. They notice me.
Oh, there's snipers. No, actually, the sniper's at U-turn.
I would also be explicitly calling before this fight, to dry or sack on it,
Mhm.
Or at least before we begin getting this close and fighting this much, whether we're gonna dry or sack on it. Which do you want to do? Just looking at this back, what would you want to pick? No right answers here.
Yeah, no good answers. Before walking in that, I would have waited for sniper and then gone in. But,
Yeah,
I was worried about
you
time.
should tell your team here. So like
You don't have
right around here, right? Are we drying or sacking?
walk roller here.
I guess walk roller kind of implies we're drying, but
Will-
I think you should explicitly call it when you're on disad like this, right?
Copy.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, we're drawing because we're not sacking, but we don't really know it, right? I think if we had maybe more of like a focused call on it, we would know, okay, we're not waiting for a sack to go off, we're actually trying to punish players, right? So again, same idea from earlier playing the dry fights. If we can't get kills, we get cart. If we can't get cart, we get kills. Right now we can get cart, but I would like our players to be more involved with this, right? I would like maybe these players to be further up. Why is that?
So we can buy time for a card.
Yeah, because our like look at our scout right now. He's pretty close to the enemy team, and he can get forced out really easily, right? Yeah, we need to be. He gets picked off really quickly just by their whole team just running at him instantly when they see these on the cart. If we had some more players further up, we could have killed this guy, who ran to cart. We could have punished the demo man, and stopped him from getting into cart. Right? Because they're doing the same thing, right? They're saying, okay, well, who's the closest to our team? Oh, it's this guy who's on cart alone. Let's just shoot him, put the sticky for 80, and have his scout clean him up. And it's a kind of a two-way street thing too, right? Our scout could be hearing comms and thinking, oh, okay, my demo, my medic, they had to back up a lot. I should back up a lot. Or be okay with dying on card here. Which can be okay if you're getting really good card time, but this stuff makes it awkward, right? The rollback. Like I've always said that it's easier to kind of sync it all to. Everyone should have like a decent understanding of it, right? Decent understanding of timing, but we're trying to sync our watches to one person's timing, just because it makes it way easier. Wait, I'm gonna look at this exchange, and then I'll open it for questions, and then we'll be done because it's almost 8:30.
I think last minute should be pretty good to end this on. It was pretty sloppy.
I don't know why it does this. I hate. Cool, so 98%, I'd be making sure my team's alive, I'd be calling that we are taking the exchange. We got 3 minutes, I'll see if Krat's doing it.
Demo.
Sorry, Krat, I don't want to pick on you, this is all I know.
Start sap now.
No, it's good.
Med, what's...
I need to call it more.
Heavy you, sir.
Okay, I'm walking house. Med, what's the percentage? Okay.
We're gonna
Start sap now. Start sap now.
I would not start SAP now. This makes me unhappy. Why is that?
Because it'll go down in the Uber.
Yeah, I mean, even if he gets the SAP and then manages to destroy the gun, the Eng could rebuild it during the exchange, and he could have at least a level 1. And I would also say that the gun on this point is not even particularly that good a kill to get, because it doesn't really stop you from getting into cart. But I don't think you should ever sap at the beginning of an exchange, because that kind of just guarantees your spy will die. Let's just look at the ammo. What's happening to our spy right now?
He just dies.
Yeah, he's just gonna. We get the gun, awesome, but like our spy definitely just dies for it, and I don't. I guess we could have also just very easily just been killed and not gotten the gun, maybe, if the pyro would look the other direction, right?
Yeah.
In general, not a good idea. We do manage to like actually get in deep because the pyro is looking the wrong way.
We're collapsing on them. We're collapsing on them.
That's funny, right? Okay.
We're collapsing on them.
Okay, guns down.
Med's for.
What is our goal right now for our combo?
Get out.
Yeah. Okay. Why is that?
Bad position. They just popped Uber.
They just popped Uber, exactly. How long is our Uber right now?
It's got maybe like 2 seconds at most.
We get 50, so it's 4 seconds. I don't know who else is flashed. But, yeah. They'll have 8 seconds if they don't flash at all. So we need to be literally going all the way out for 8 seconds and not fighting into this, because if we stay in, they're going to be able to flamethrower us for at least 4 seconds, right? That's math. 8 minus 4. I'm also not sure if I'm a huge fan of my soldier's positioning. Why is that?
He's kind of just funneled in there, right? He doesn't
Funnel?
have a lot of
No,
players.
nothing to do with the funnel. Nothing to do. Yeah, shiny players, exactly. Who's he gonna shoot rockets at?
Just shiny players.
My demon.
Yeah, like you're not really. You want to be going in post, and I'll show you post, and we'll imagine how fat the bomb could have been in post. But bombing during is not good. Because you're just going to be bombing this guy who takes 0 damage, this guy who takes 0 damage, this guy who takes 0 damage. Maybe you get past all of these guys and don't die to them, and like maybe you could get a kill. Maybe you can bomb behind them entirely and land on this Eng. But you can't bomb into their Uber. Even the Force isn't going to be good, because if your Uber can't get the Force, something has already gone horribly, horribly, horribly wrong. You want to be leaving to post. If you remember one thing from this is that we need to be waiting for post to commit deep like this, right? Although we already had good cart time, we get it up. Okay, awesome. But if we didn't already have good cart time, that could have gone poorly for us. We also killed their demo with the bottle, which is
Yeah.
crazy.
I tried them in shithouse.
All right. But anyway, takeaway there is just waiting for Pose to do this, do the crazy shit. It is 8:30, so I am gonna call it. Unless there is anything else Racepath want to look at briefly.
I would like us to just kind of speedrun through like the YouTube video of last
Oh,
to
sure.
see what the call
Force,
was
Mitch, forced.
there.
Yeah, you can look at
We kind of
We
like
got the cart up the hill. We got cart up the hill.
I'm not sure.
Demo's
if we
dead!
chose tiles
Shit.
or
House-
tracks.
okay, roll, roll, roll,
I'd
roll,
like
roll.
us to, like,
roll.
jump to
Times
right
3 on
at
cart,
the
times 3 on
yeah.
cart.
Heavy still
Heavy's
moving
behind.
alive.
Heavy's behind. The cart. We got the cart up the hill. We got cart up the hill.
Demo's dead!
Hmm.
Shit house. Okay, roll, 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 roll. Times 3 on cart, times 3 on cart.
Heavy still moving alive.
Yeah, you're getting. I'm looking at your gameplay. Krat, again, sorry, but it's our POV,
Yeah.
so yeah, you're getting too ahead of yourself. We haven't killed the gun yet. We haven't killed the heavy yet. We gotta be again looking a little further back before we go deep. We want to roll forward, which is good because we have some good kills here too. But we are also a lot of our team is dead, and a lot of red players are still alive. And we could just be getting those players that are caught in like the heavy, and making our last push better right now. So just
Damn.
look both ways before we go deep.
Not called out.
Someone called Ubers.
Your med's dead.
Damn.
It's okay. We still have numbers here.
Not called out.
We have numbers.
That was me.
That's not. I mean, that's a call. It is factually accurate. It is roughly 6v6. But I think it'd be difficult to actually leverage those numbers into doing anything right now, other than getting card up a little further. Why is that?
We don't have the classes
Men in
to
demo
go
are dead.
I mean, yeah, that's one reason. You could win this fight if it was actually a fight you could take right now, but you can't. So anything that happens here is going to take a little longer, right? Having numbers is like you like winning a. If the fight was already happening, you could win with numbers, but there's no fight happening. You have to set up for it, then go in on it. You can't take your your 2-player ad and run to their spawn with it because they're in their spawn, right?
Watch when you respawn.
Yes.
This is
Spies on track,
by
spies track.
roller coaster.
Eyes on track going
Snipers
toward
in the
shit house.
upper. Snipers upper.
Okay, let's times 3 on cart. Let's just push their main.
Okay.
Start
Fair
going
enough. Let's
tiles
see how it
now.
goes.
Combo, tiles.
All right, main or tiles? I don't know what's happening.
Start going tiles now. Combo, tiles.
Oh, walk through main or tiles. Okay, I follow.
We have tails control.
No dispenser and probably going for it.
Tails control.
How could we even improve this? Peek here.
Angles.
Angles. I don't know what that means. I mean, yeah, but it's just our demo, right?
They have multiple players speaking. Yeah.
I mean, do we? You didn't ask them to peek.
No, I didn't.
You don't. I don't know. I don't know if they're peeking or not from listening to this here. I don't see any really. I mean, maybe we're shooting them,
No dispenser and probably.
but I would definitely be like going to here and then stopping and doing 2 things, right? Ideally, you don't stop very long, but like we want 2 things to happen when we peek it here. One is that the rest of our team is peeking and shooting the gun or whatever we're shooting. The other one is probably knowing where sniper is, so just get our head blown up instantly. Yep.
No dispenser and probably going for it.
They're taking a bunch of damage. Pub spot.
Soldier, can you get dispenser?
No, spying, card, spying. Card, spies me, spies me, spies me.
Okay.
What's our
I'm just
percentage?
sap it, I'm just sapping it. It's fine.
Scouts here. Okay, I'm distracting them up top.
Use away from gun.
Try and take your gun.
I would definitely be going for the gun in this push.
Gun took a stick.
In this situation, it's like the player on red team doing the most work, denying the most space, and honestly the easiest to kill too, because the rest of the red team can just run to spawn if they want.
Gun took 2. Okay, he's on gun right now.
Guns down, guns down. We got 30 seconds left. We can take in one more.
Guns down!
Huge. Yeah.
Pyro's chasing
Heavy
this.
dead.
What's our percentage?
No demo. No demo.
No demo. Okay, start falling on cart.
Start falling on cart. That's a good comm, but there's something that could be a potential issue here.
Players and pubs.
Are we not tracking their Uber correctly?
No, you're tracking it fine. This is chill. And even if they did have Uber, they are down to demo man anyway right now. So you could definitely be flooding cart right now, right here. and you already have 90, so you can just go back into it. But the thing I'm taking issue with is like we say drop down into cart as we are doing it. I don't think you're gonna get punished for doing it here, so it's chill. But you can imagine a scenario where you say something and do it at the same time, and because your team has to react to you saying it, they're gonna be a couple seconds behind you, right? At best.
Yeah.
You'll drop in. The rest of your team has to react and then go to cart, which means you're going to be there alone for a couple seconds.
Walk on cart, walk on cart, walk on cart.
Copy.
They're piped on pub.
So in this situation, the enemy team is pretty far back. They're damaged. They're down players. You're not going to get punished for it, but be aware of it. It's sometimes better to kind of like say you're going to do something in 3 seconds or 4 seconds or 5 seconds or whatever, right?
Yeah.
As soon as I have.
You could definitely get punished for it. It will happen if you keep
Scout's
playing
dead.
TF2.
Okay, they're in.
Unlucky.
I'm body
Do we have like
blocking.
95, 98?
Yeah.
Unlucky.
We almost had.
Order dead. Or med
Nice,
set, med
nice.
set.
You guys can walk this.
Now demo spawned in time.
Oh, the demo.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
That was
Unfort. Definitely the demo. The demo is like public enemy number 1 on that last point.
Mhm.
He becomes a priority to target in those like OT scenarios. Okay, I think that's about all I got. Any questions? It is 8:37. Do you guys have a scrim to get to?
Yeah, they're joining real slow. They got like
That's-
6 out of 9 people.
That's Highlander
so.
for you.
So true. As long as we have people using the connect and hopping in and getting on blue team, we can continue this as long as it takes them to show up.
Sure.
I mean, as long as you can take it anyway.
No, I'm good. I'm just getting some water.
really close.
I'll watch some YouTube.
Defense.
Oh, I want to go back and look at our defense maybe.
I peek
Demo
a lot
stacking.
of sidelines in defense.
Demo over playground. Demo's dead. Poots is
Yeah, notice how the Man's dead and like literally no one else on his team has even taken any damage yet.
Valley.
I have an arrow.
Yeah.
Poots took 60.
Alright, he's at spawn.
Spawn.
Yeah, definitely clear cart.
Our sniper. That's fine. We can stay. We're staying on this.
Meds out, beams out. They're grouping uphill.
Order jumping.
Yeah.
You can always stay when you have Uber and 8 players, right?
Be ready to leave.
Uber can cover your ass for making mistakes sometimes.
They're
I'm gonna
piped.
go. I'm gonna try and decloak.
They used.
They use.
I'm gonna mention this here even though it's like very much a Doman specific thing, just in order to shame Krat into improving on it.
We can stay. We're staying on this.
Meds out, beams out. They're grouping uphill.
Ammo management.
Yeah, I don't like us going to pipes here. We only have 3 stickies or something. And stickies are like better than pipes. So like I would try to use stickies to pipes in like a 3-to-1 ratio. And always make sure you have enough stickies loaded.
Jumping.
Because what's going to happen is, because this is also right before an exchange, what's going to happen is
Be ready to leave.
you might not have any ammo for post Uber. We'll see what happens.
They're piped.
We called
Try and
we
decloak.
called be ready to leave here.
They
was
used-
that?
Leave?
They use.
I mean,
Yeah, we called be
It's
ready.
bad.
Be ready.
Yeah, just used to
Playground,
deny.
playground. Alright, Chow, I'm getting up. He's off. Sniper, scout. There's a lot of people playground too. Alright.
the upward first
We're
conundrum
leaving. We're leaving.
baffles me, and I don't really understand it myself because you have to leave for this big, ugly sightline. But in this case, it's not really a problem because the sniper is dead. I don't really know what to make of exchanging then leaving. But I don't know. Upward is weird like that. I mean, if you're just gonna exchange and leave, why even hold first in the first place?
Yeah.
Just a second. I don't know. I'm not saying that's objectively true. I have some fringe theories about upward first myself, so I will sleep on it. Maybe. It just seems weird to me to exchange then leave, even though I have suggested doing this very thing to my team, I'm sure, at some point in the past.
Let me ask you a question. Actually, this has been kind of on my mind for a while.
Set up
We
for a
often,
second.
right here,
Yeah,
right
set up
now,
for a
at this
second.
stage when we're moving, we sometimes get bombed over at wood.
Let's make sure we
like
hold
on
hill
the
good here.
right side
Yeah.
from the soldier.
Uh,
I'm wondering
Pyrus
if
piped
we should
one.
be adopting that, and I'm also
Demo's in, he
wondering
should
if
die.
we should be like doing something specific to counterplay that efficiently.
Sorry, I just ignored what you said and looked at the regular message. No, so if you're gonna give up first, you kind of have to have this forward second unlock, because I think the whole reason to give up on first is to have this good hold on second, right?
Yeah, but I was asking about the soldier bombing.
Yeah,
payload.
so I'm thinking it's the problem we really want to solve. Well, where's our gun?
I need this ammo. Oh,
Someone watch my gun,
Right.
please.
I guess he didn't do it here, right? But
one-
like, he bombs over the wall and lands on. I mean, this like sphere should be visible to our gun if we're holding forward. If our gun's not up, we just have to back up a little, maybe just lock in.
Demo's in. He should die.
I mean, even being aware of it is the first step. Being aware that he might bomb from that angle, so we look at it from time to time, right? Denying that bomb is going to be ideally our gun, but if our gun's getting wrangled, it's going to be our heavy, our scout, and our pyro, right?
Dead.
Yeah.
I mean, you're already halfway there just by knowing about
I need
it,
this ammo.
recognize it, and thinking about it.
Someone watch my gun, please.
Is it good? Should we
Backing
do
up
it
for.
more?
Oh hell yeah!
Hill.
Alright.
I don't see why not.
I just-
Sniper's about to peek. Sniper's gonna peek hill here.
Yeah, sniper's hill right now.
Oh my gosh.
Sniper ate a stick. They're eating a lot of damage, hill.
Someone's on the.
Reloading
Sorry,
everything.
someone's side,
That's fine.
someone's on the side spamming. Okay, we're at 80%.
They're walking hill now. They're walking.
Yeah, good calm. This is what you want to have your ammo saved for. If they're all behind the wall, you don't really need to burn everything on them. But right now, they need to get kind of collapsed on as much as possible here, right? We don't want to let them rotate across this big gap for free.
Walking hill now.
They called. They have.
Unfortunately, getting air blasted. I would try to stop shooting your Zikis there because you are kind of wasting them on the pyro. You can shoot them somewhere else on the map, or you can just reload them.
I'm gonna decloak here.
Alright, cleavered.
Demo is aggro here. Can we kill this demo?
That's crazy. Your hit scan needs to get on that demo, man. I think if we want to meet them here, our team needs to know, right?
They're walking hill now. They're walking
And you're calming it. That's not really on you, I don't think.
hill now.
They called. They have.
Like I want our sniper and our scout and our heavy to look at these guys if possible. Because right now, our heavy, our sniper, our scout, are they getting contested on hill? Like, would it be dangerous for them to fight this with you?
No, it would be.
Yeah, these guys are basically completely free to your team right now. If we just realize, oh, this is a 5v2, we can just walk at them and clean them up. This is what I was talking about earlier, where some teams don't send enough players to hill.
Hill now. I'm gonna decloak here.
Alright, cleavered.
Yeah,
Demo
this
aggro-
would be a huge decloak.
Here, can we kill this demo?
Pushing demo, pushing
Wait,
demo.
I can figure it out.
Help me kill this demo. Help me kill this demo.
Looking at me.
Took another stick. Okay, they dropped demo. They dropped demo.
Soldiers in side
Use-
tunnel.
Yeah, okay. It works out. It works out for us. If you're a little faster on that, we get those kills for free, maybe.
Yep, we're staying. We're staying.
That's over hill.
Yeah, again, you have the better Uber, so you can stay where you are. You have better Uber a lot. They're not respecting you.
Range is over,
There should
they're
be some
outside
kills.
side tunnel.
If
Alright.
only you had any hit scan, right? The pyro just might have air blasted like 600 damage from you over that last couple fights, right?
Let's fight. Fight post. Fight post.
We can fight hill's really weak. Their hill's really weak.
I gotta grab ammo. I don't have ammo loaded.
But part of that is like just discipline. Like just if the pyro's gonna air blast everything you shoot at him, you just need to recognize
shoot at
that
him.
right now you're getting hit from him is you're getting his attention. And if you
Yeah.
can get that for free, it's pretty valuable for your spy, for your scout, for your soldier,
Side
whatever.
tunnel.
Leading from the tunnels on the side. Like,
Grabbing ammo.
Spy behind
I
hill.
think spy behind us.
Okay, he give us a cell. We have
Heavy
bad.
spitting cart.
Oh, I'm dead.
Wait, let me have that comm.
Spy behind
I
hill.
think spy behind us.
Okay, he give us a cell. We have
Heavy
bad.
spitting cart.
What do you say?
Me?
Someone talked. This bit here.
Spy behind
I
hill.
think spy behind us.
Not that bit, the next bit.
Okay, he give us a cell. We have
Heavy
bad.
spitting cart.
Who was
I
that?
was trying to call the spy, but then if you see on like
No,
the
no,
left
I
side
don't
of the
care about
frame-
that. It happens. What's the next bit?
We have 18 players on, so we might be starting soon.
Spy behind
I
hill.
think spy behind us.
Okay, he give us a cell. We have
Heavy
bad.
spitting cart.
We can give up the hill we have ad. Did someone say that? We do have ad, don't we? We killed our medic. I'm not crazy.
Guys,
think
we have 18 on the server. Get on your right
We're
classes.
staying. Fight.
We're
Fight
not
post. Fight
doing-
post.
We can fight hill's really weak. Their hill's really weak.
I gotta grab ammo.
I don't know if we have ad actually.
Grabbing ammo.
Spy behind hill.
I think spy behind us.
Okay, he give us a cell. We have
Heavy
bad.
spitting cart.
Oh, I'm dead.
Almost cleaver.
Oh, I'm going down, I'm going down.
Okay. Well, I don't know what he said
Grabbing
then.
ammo. Soldier, side
I am
tunnel.
But I will-
starting The first game
starting?
in 5, like in like
Yeah.
1 minute.
1 minute? We have time. All right, let's have a look at this.
Grabbing ammo.
Spy behind hill.
I think spy behind us.
Okay, can you give us a cell? We have bad.
All right, like what? I guess the spy getting the kills is unfortunate, but what happened here? We let them through the choke we didn't want to let them through, right? And then what happened?
I think we die on hill.
No, I mean,
here.
they got
Hitting cart.
through. Their team
Oh.
got on the angle, right?
Behind
I
hill.
think spy behind
Earlier we were fighting their demo man and their pyro up and getting through this choke up to the hill and this open space after it. But now we didn't do it, and now they're getting kills on us. So we kind of have to decide as a team, where are we going to meet them? Where do we want to? I've heard the term kill box used relative to Overwatch, but like, where do we want to make them die? Where do we want to meet them? We kind of have to pick, because if some of our team wants to meet them initially, and other players in our team are far back and not meeting them initially, then it could be problematic for anyone playing
Oh, I'm
forward,
dead.
right?
Almost cleaver.
Oh, I'm going down.
Yeah.
I'm going
Okay, can you
Because
give
our
us
sniper.
Grabbing ammo.
Oh no, never mind. But like our pyro might have been trying to stop them from getting up the hill, and he's the only one peeking the sniper, and he dies instantly, right? Our sniper's also looking at them, but he's the only one looking at them right now, and he kind of gets stabbed out, and he gets evaluated, right?
Okay, can you give us a cell? We have
Heavy
bad.
spitting cart.
And then you try to peek him too, but now you're still the only one peeking them, crack, because everyone else who's peeking it just instantly died, right?
Oh, I'm dead.
The other team's ready to.
Yeah, or is it?
Y'all can rep. I'm not keeping you here.
Yeah,